thing is actually fast. Whoa. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Couple days, literally, I told you, just took some time. All the parts are finally here. This is our old solenoid pack. Obviously, this broke off coming out. They make reman ones. They make full brand new ones. But this is a brand new solenoid pack. It was about 250 bucks for that. But we also went out and ordered new ones of these. These are about 15 bucks. These things are actually a little bit thicker than the OEM ones, which is pretty sweet. So it's going to give us better protection going back in. This over here, this is some off-road with powder coat in it. Don't mind that. But this right here, this is the ATF that came out of it. Obviously, you guys can see it's a brown red, but smelling it, it doesn't smell like burnt ATF. Everyone knows what burnt ATF smells like. It literally smells like normal ATF with just normal clutch material in it. We're gonna start with 10. If we need more, we'll get more. We're gonna load this thing back up and hopefully get her to drive. The caliper is still locked, so I'm interested, but we'll find out here. Okay, so upon further inspection with the torque wrench, all 3 of the feed bolts were loose. The third one was actually loose by probably a good 3 to 4 foot-pounds. So it wasn't really noticeable by hand, but when you put a torque wrench to it, I was able to like set it at the, you know, the 10 foot-pounds required, and it would move. So then that's when I just backed it out, put some fresh blue Loctite on there. I know some people on the forums, they say it comes with red on it, but on the forums everyone said use blue, so that's what I was doing. We used the blue, and now is going to be the interesting part, because we're going to put a new poppet valve in here, and also we're going to put all the check balls in the tranny, or at least on that plate, and we can start reassembling this, which should be fun here. So guess let's get to that. Guys, I thought we'd be driving her today, but unfortunately, no, this caliper was too far gone. The slide pins like froze up, only the bottom one, but that caused the rear pad to eat itself entirely, like just entirely through. And then on the front, it pretty much wore this much of the rotor instead of this much of the rotor. So everything was messed up. Plus, there's not enough ATF to even fill this thing up and drive it today. So we got a new caliper rotor pads for this side and a new caliper rotor pads for this side. So for the first time ever, because that thing was so locked up, and I think it's been locked up the entire time I've owned this truck, we're gonna actually feel everything working as it should for the first time since I've owned this truck. So I'm very interested to see, without one wheel being completely locked up and we got a dragging caliper, how this thing actually drives and handles. I'm super excited to get that stuff here in the morning. So that's what we're actually gonna leave off today, but I'll catch you back in the morning and we'll get this thing put together.
The Hydra is the top gauge pot.
Alright guys, well the other night we actually got rotors and calipers here. Obviously you saw that caliper go on. We filled this up with tranny fluid. We got the axle rotating both forward and reverse, so technically we have our transmission back. I need to see how it acts under a load now, which means we got to put that other tire back on. We finally got the correct rotors. They actually sent us rotors for a non-super duty, which were too deep, or it was a 350, I don't know. But we're gonna slap those rotors on real quick. New caliper over here, new pads over here, and then obviously that caliper's already on, but new rotor, new pads over there. Bleed these brakes, and then after all we've done, we should finally be able to drive that thing. Alright guys, this has pretty much been a time and a half. Wrong caliper was sent, wrong rotors were sent, wrong pads were sent. I've been back to the store 3 times after all that, ran out of brake fluid. It's been a mess. Wheels are on, transmission's back together. This is gonna be the first time I'm hoping it works. So we're about to find out right now. I'm exhausted and very irritated, but here we go. Okay guys, now finally, let's see, because this has been, I don't know, it's probably about a good week's worth of waiting and other work. We had reverse, neutral, drive, all that before, and yesterday. We're testing right now, and let's see how she works. I'm like so scared right now. I'm just hoping it's all good. Brakes are good. Let's try to turn around in the gravel. I mean, we've got drive, reverse, and whatever so far. Let's see how, because we are on the hot tune, so. Try and shift through all the gears slowly. Make sure we're good to go, because right now I can't believe this is working-ish. I also don't want to beat it. Yeah, I don't want to pound on it because we just fixed it, but I also kind of want to.
There it is.
Oh, also got the service engine soon again, so I gotta get that boost code. I don't know, did that really over boost? Because it says, I don't think the H-pop can keep up with this. Making sure it rolls cold. Well, it's been so long just building this thing, and it's crazy. She's finally back where it died. It died right here, except it was turned the other way. We didn't have reverse. Ashley and I just had to push this thing all the way up there, but she's good now. She runs, she drives, she stops. 2 new calipers in the rear, 2 new rotors, 4 new pads. This thing, she's, I would say brand new, because, you know, you already know where we started with this thing, but, oh my gosh, I'm so happy this thing spins freely. Boom, new rotors, new calipers. I really can't wait to get this thing all cleaned up, polished out, and that's the next step of this build. She idles quite loud. Why don't we, I'm sitting here yelling over you guys. Why don't we use the quiet idle? But it's been such a process building this truck and finally being able to get it here saying she's literally ready to be finished. I know a lot of you are tired of this thing, but look at this unit. It looks so good. It's been such a process with this, and every time something happens after you get something else done and getting getting agitated. Like I got so agitated with those brakes today and everything else. I just couldn't stand it anymore. Right now too, I was dreading finishing this video out because I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to look at it. I just want to go home. I don't want to deal with this right now. So all in all, we're finally here. This thing is like ready to be finished. It's dirty, it's dusty. It won't be for long. Wheel liner's got to go back in. Rock lights going on. Valance and bed caps go on. Badges go on. Polish this thing out. And she is finally complete. I bought this thing so long ago and it was totally wrecked. I can't wait for you guys to see like the final video of this, because you'll see where it started and where it came from and where we're at. A lot of hard work, guys. Transgo kit, I'm gonna be honest, I wish it shifted harder. I wish it shifted harder, a lot harder. I wish it banged gears. It goes through them pretty good. I'll take it for a spin here. I'll show you. I'm also very impressed that we were able to fix this thing with 3 loose feed bolts and a shift kit. New calipers, and that's all she took. Usually it's like a whole thing, but right now I'm so thankful that that's all it took. But let me show you guys in the cab from the driver's seat. Watch this. I'll give it a little gas. See, not gonna lie, like I said, that first shift pounds a little bit. And here we go in reverse. We got it back, baby. But like I said, that first shift pounds a little bit, but not anything crazy or just absurd. So that's where it's like, I wish it really just like hit, but that's also probably good, so it's safe for this transmission because it's still stock other than the shift kit. So it's probably good for all the clutch packs and stuff inside, but outside and like how I'm driving, I'm like, I wish it was like a little bit of a, you know, it banged the gears like a 6.0 almost. You know, you can increase that shift pressure. Oh my God, this thing is actually fast. Whoa. But other than that, guys, I can't believe it. We are literally finally like done-ish. Done-ish. We're almost there. But we got reverse, we got drive. Like I said, guys, do some research. If you do it for yourself, most people right there, we got a whole tranny rebuilt for $3 grand. I spent $85. I didn't even need to spend $85. I could have just tightened those bolts and called it a day. I want a little upgrade while I was in there. So many people would have taken this transmission in, got it built for $3,000 to $5,000, and those bolts would have got loosened and tightened in the build process. And that could have been the whole problem all along. That's what's insane. But yeah, guys, this thing runs like a top. It idles, just incredible. I can't say better things about this right now, except the power steering being tight with these wide tires on it. We saving money. We saving a lot of money. Literally, because I was more upset about putting a transmission in this truck because I bought the truck for $3,500, and if I put a $3,500 transmission in it, wow, the tranny's worth more than the truck. Obviously the wheels, tires, lifts, all that stuff's worth more than the truck was. But I'm talking about just a single piece. You're like, wow, we're a single repair. So thankful. It only took me like $85. So yeah. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, shoot a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please get down there, click subscribe. We're going to be finishing this unit here probably and hopefully in the next video. If not, I'm gonna put it all together and you'll just see one more video on this truck, and she'll be good to go. It's been a long process. Hopefully you guys have loved this transformation and everything about this truck. Hopefully you have, because I've enjoyed the process, and it's super cool building something old, fixing a bunch of stuff, and doing stuff that way as well, not just taking something off the lot and doing it new. This has been interesting, that's to say the least. And yeah, so like I said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, shoot a thumbs up. If you have been here before, please get down there, click subscribe, drop me a comment if you haven't already. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next one.